everyone. I'm your host, Toya on the cam. And this week on the cam, I have here with me none other than Mr. Farming Over Braffing, the man himself.
Yaksta! Wagwan Toya, everything blessed?
AKA Bushlard.
Bototo, Bush.
Yeah. So we know that you are from St. Mary,
Sir.
government name, Kemuel and Martin.
Yeah.
Tell us more about Mr. Martin.
Well, Mr. Martin is just a jovial individual, you understand? He's a man of goofy. Very pensive at times, isn't me? A bookworm. I love farming. You don't know, I'm just try to just be very creative with me, you understand? It's like me, I'll try to master myself every day, you know? And yeah, he's not a man who really like party as much, but now and then we might do a little 1 and 2 style, but majority is always in the hills, you know?
Alright.
Yeah, my speed.
So tell us a little bit more about country life. Growing up in St. Mary, what was it like for you?
St. Mary is everything. St. Mary is a lush parish full of whole heap of niceness, you understand? We have full of banana tree, we have food for kill. I live in front of a big beach called Pachi Beach, you know? So I never really have to drive, go far if you actually go take a swim. Full of river, you know? Yeah, so St. Mary is just where every Jamaican would want to be, but it's not there, you know?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so I'm gonna go try to find a beach there one of these days.
It's the best beach that's in the whole Jamaica. Like, it's not cultivated, it's natural.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
With the island out there, you can swim go pan and them stuff.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. So in my research about Mr. Bushlard, I found out that he's actually a farmer, a real farmer. Tell us a little bit more about your farming,
It's
farming
like,
skills.
alright, it's like, you know, my grandfather, you know, big up Bugsy, R.I.P. and my father, you know. Him is really more of a rural individual in a rural area of St. Mary, you understand? Them come from a community where a lot of farming was, you understand, and still is. So it's like, he had a lot of lands which we as him grandchildren inherited, you know?
Right, nice.
But I started getting into farming late 2018. You understand? But I never really pursued it as much because I had tour coming up prior to the year of St. Mary and Boogie Woogie song. You understand? So last year I actually took a more in-depth step into it when the whole COVID thing came. And then we started to realize the amount of revenues and avenues that one farming generates. I thought to myself that I needed to expand. But you see, even though I'm doing music and doing the farming, I still have help. You understand, from the elders them. So I'm not gonna really basically take all the credit.
Right.
Because them teach me a lot of things same. My auntie, big up Auntie Ernita, you know, Uncle Oldley and all them people, you know. So it's like now understanding more about plants, it makes me more fascinated with farming.
Right.
Because I'm really see where not planting a tree does help the environment. You understand? Not just making money alone, but it does help the soil. The more-
How? Explain to us.
The root.
Yeah.
You understand? It's like when you actually get some germ, like a dirt, germinated, and then you plant all your farm, like you seed them and everything there. When you start have plant being grown from that particular soil, it does enrich the soil. You understand?
Yeah.
That's why when you start dump some particular like chemicals and so forth on certain type of soil, it becomes very when I say no, desolated. You understand? It's like it destroys the texture of it. You understand? Yeah, the bigger the tree is and the bigger the root, it seems the earth becomes much more enriched. You see me? So yeah, that's how we use less fertilizer on our thing them the same way. So big up Mile Gully.
Okay, so on now the music side of things, how did you venture into music?
Music was always a part of Keman Martin. You understand? Before the Yaksta Manica was actually conceived or created.
Right.
When me was 6, you know, we have a bigger cousin called Tommy. He was the one who really introduced me to music because normally I play the Vibes Cartel and them over them at them time. Kind of them did this a start war.
Right.
And I was in primary school, but them was in high school. You understand?
Yeah.
So me got them house every day and
You
know,
the hype
yeah,
of hearing the music,
and then
the
me
clash.
start singing back what them are singing.
Yeah.
You know me I say, boy, at the time I was Cartel.
Okay.
You know, and then that time was Mavadi. You see me? Because let me tell you still, big up Mavadi
Yeah.
saved me because I virgin who I also show Yaksta love and support. But at the time, me I say, boy, me a Cartel because me like the slacky them time, you know?
Okay.
And you know, as time progresses, going to high school, I start penning more songs and through primary school, I've always in culture and drama. You understand?
Right,
so all
right.
the skit thing there when we were younger, from Miss Bogle class until you know, till I got Iona High School, it was always about arts and drama because I also can paint and spray paint and you know,
Nice.
sculpt and everything thing there. You
So
understand?
people, he's multifaceted.
Yeah,
And not
yeah,
just
you know,
farmer, and not just
you know,
singer,
no,
and not just
understand?
artist.
Yeah.
He's also a producer. You
Yeah,
never
that's
know,
it.
me know that, right?
Well,
Give
you're
us a little bit more about your producing side.
the producing skills now is like, for instance, I'm a fanatic of sounds.
Oh, nice.
You understand? So,
Yeah.
you know, I could not play any instrument but the ukulele guitar. You understand?
Okay.
So big up Matthias, because Matthias started training me first, you know. And it's like being around Marlon easy. Sometimes I wanted to do some dub plate, but I never really understand as much.
Right.
So I just do my little research on YouTube and I just start my little template them and do my little thing and you know you look online beat them with them give a little instrumentation them and mess around. But for all of my completed instrumentations them has to go through Marlon because Marlon enhances every single thing that I do musically. So even though a man can't trick me with a sound and I know harmonies and all them things and we replace them, Marlon still does the technical part for Yaksta. So big up Marlon easy. Me not take your credit neither, you know, Papa? Yeah. Yeah, and typically just that the aspect for Yaksta. I'm just going to learn the guitar them now because I'm fascinated to do it right now and just that I go and put on.
You produced anything for yourself thus far?
Yeah, Boogie Woogie Home, Ambition alongside with Afro Boy, Humans alongside with Runner Beats, and Down Your Hill. 3/4 of the songs that you see on my platform is what we produce.
Nice.
You understand?
Nice.
So big up Sanjay Nigo, my manager said speaker. You don't know without you there's no Yaksta, so big up again.
Right. Big up on yourself and big up for Yaksta too, man. Him a go
Yeah.
with the whole heap of
Yeah,
things.
you know? So,
Also Yaksta, so wait. You mentioned a few songs, like I've heard them myself also, the Boogie Woogie, the Home. What influenced you doing Home? Because Home was kind of different. I mean, different when I was there watching the video, you know, I see you were trying to capture, you know, persons looking down, the stereotype with the inner cities and where you're coming from. And I also saw, you know, where there was a particular scene where you in your character you were influencing the young men. I don't know if we not plan for go barging and what really influenced that song Home.
Them call it danger zone or breathing grounds or place for the dumb. Some call it slums with crimes or place where innocent get gunned down. We call it home, cause the ghetto where I'm from. Boy, home, cause the ghetto where I'm from.
it's like alright, the aspect of how they see us versus the reality.
Right.
You understand? We we're featured on the black book of life every time. But really and truly, we are the individual that everybody comes to for content.
Right.
Dance, culture, art, drama. Because remember, the garrison never lack ideas because they want to try to live above the normal status quo. You understand? That is being painted about us. You understand?
Right.
So Home now is just a vivid depiction of how people actually sees us through their lens of life. You know?
Yeah.
So it's very self-explanatory.
Right.
Yes, sir.
And at St. Mary, I know that did a little better than Home for you.
Yeah.
St. Mary was like your first out there, you know,
Breakout
persons,
song,
right, seeing Yaksta for the first time, really. Tell us a little bit more about St. Mary because we know where St. Mary come from.
St. Mary a my ground, and if you this sport, brother, you will lie down. Not a be a killer, that up by. And if you this a idea, you try run. Yeah, St. Mary a my ground, and if you this sport, brother, you will lie down. So what?
And a Capitan, a Yaksta, but a St. Mary come from.
Big up Capitan the same because I'm a legend them, you know?
Right.
Yeah, it's like St. Mary was that song that broke the ice bar on the North Coast for me.
Right.
That I got so much nudity, not just in the country areas but also in Kingston. Because I don't know, big up 10.5 First Avenue, Vineyard Town, all them places that I'm growing them same way. You know, it's like me basically dropped that song on the 5th of May 2019. And at the same time I was just what I call an opening act for Live Wire Band. You know, so they got me on a visa at the same time. And when we dropped the song engulfed into like a cultural shock for the North Coast. It became an anthem to date. If I go St. Mary and don't play that song in a dance, you know pop.
Yeah?
And the biggest song that St. Mary to date, then Ambition.
Yeah.
Even though Ambition got me, you know, much more popularity within the space of music. Yeah.
When I reach
Alright.
Yo, this man has a lot of ambition. I would know say the song right now. He might reach ahead of me. We're just about to touch on that song, Ambition, because right now it's a hot topic. Every radio station, every walk you walk, every car, you hear Ambition. I personally, I love the song. I even learned of the song before I learned of the artist because it just grabbed my ears, it grabbed my hearing and my attention. Oh, who this?
Bush loader. Ready, man?
Yeah.
Excuse me, no pagans. Now seek validation. Toast and admiration from you nor your patrons. Boasting about name brands. We cost over 8 grand. When me searching up the same one. For the cost of a straight pants. Acres over markings. Link me wife when me want sex. Cause when side girl breed up, child support that lead up. Farming over flossing. Investment over graphic. Inheritance for me seeds up. Me alright being mean. Yo.
You sat and you just wrote, engulfed in yourself. You just wrote all about this song based on your personal experience. Because as I told you guys, he's a farmer, like a real farmer, no pen and paper farmer.
No, man,
him have him goats, cows,
everything.
him have him farm.
How we are look for expand, so all of the farmers them out there who sell cattle and them thing there, link up a bush lad, because by next month and a half, we'll have more space, you know, so we can put them pants. So you don't know, link up, you know?
Nice.
So put that out there.
Okay, I know this how overwhelming has it been on the platform since the release of Ambition?
Alright. It's like I'm a very low-key person.
Right.
You understand? So understanding fame was the next thing for me.
Okay.
Because I thought I had an idea when
Right.
I released St. Mary.
Right.
But this was a whole different category. You understand? It's like every single thing. It's almost like all of my DJ them just get the whole Jamaica my number and everything is tumble on for me. One man I wake up like call from all about till me have to just put on the phone them and sit down and process what happened.
Right.
Big up to Sparky Baby and Tin Milk. You know? And it's like I'm so grateful of the whole ordeal, but there's so many things that you have to be humble about, you know?
That's right. That's
Because
right.
people take them time out to listen to a song and stream it. I'm so grateful for that. You understand?
Right.
And that's the reason why I'm so appreciative of this, because the journey was not an easy journey. You know, there's a lot of spending, a whole heap of sleepless nights, a whole heap of go around. And I think the nose was the most important part of the story of actually achieving a song that somebody can actually love.
Yes.
You know? And take them time out to play. I think Ambition not just taught many people, but it also teach me that what I was doing a long time ago made sense.
Yeah.
Not like the time when we used to vice and the producer said, boy, you have to sing a little skin out song, or you have to sing a little this and gun song and everything. And you know, and after that time, I start subscribe, because you know, I have my youth to eat and everything the same way. And the dub them need to come in set speed.
Right.
But over time, I just realized, you know, even though I had the capabilities and still have to do them thing there, say, you know, Yaksta, if it take you 10 more years to reach, one day it must. You understand? And I did humans, and humans just spiral off everything like into a different gear. And when I dropped Ambition, that was just the icing on the cake. You understand?
Right.
I never knew it would be this big, but I'm thanking God that it is this big.
Right.
And going further.
Yeah, most definitely, and we're glad. Just like another up and coming artist, you had something valuable to portray to society, like something of a lot of substance. Where persons can now look into it as something sustainable, like a sustainable job. If you don't have a 9 to 5, it's not a life sentence. It's not the end of the world.
No,
You
man,
can put yourself in the realm of farming, where you see your
farming,
returns.
there's forex trading, there's Bitcoin.
Right, you spoke
Yeah,
about that in
you
the
see
song
me?
also.
There is like you can buy shares from even local businesses. You understand?
Yeah.
There's virtual currencies. You know, you have XDC, you have Zinfin. Big up Zinfin, cause you know I'm also I'm ambassador for them.
Oh, nice.
You know, there's so much like different avenues that people can use. Like for instance, if you sell a cup of soup for even $100, one pot maybe can give you up to like 6 grand. But if you sell soup in the morning, try and sell the routine in the evening, double your profit. Don't just sell the soup and then sit down and just gamble back off all the money and then tomorrow morning start back over. Capitalize on every single minute you have, because really and truly, get a one man, they kick down any door. So if you feel like you're going there for long and turn stone, God go with you. To set a foundation, not just for yourself. No, we not go with you. You alone I go. So just know, say boy, when you have the time now for capitalize pan now. Now is the time.
Right.
Nobody can tell me to wait till next year. No, I'm not gonna wait till next year, because me know about now.
Oh, that's right.
Last week, remember Bridget sit down and talk about the song Ambition. The man in the song break him dead.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear.
You know?
So sorry to hear.
So
R.I.P.
these are the things that I actually say to people, like, you know, don't just complain. Turn that complaint into something very innovative. You understand?
Right.
The world itself is a marketplace. You have to just find your niche and your market.
Yeah.
You know? That's all I have to say to them.
Very empowering words from Yaksta,
Big up.
the man himself. You guys see it live right here. Yaksta with us, you know, sharing. I mean, where you see yourself in another 5 years, short term, another 3 to 5
Boy,
years. Where you see
man.
Yaksta?
All me go there. They go son me, you know, up on the stage. Them pampas and them something in them time. We are talking 5 years, look a bit, man. You know, long for the word. At 5 years, me I do this for straight enough.
Right. So,
So-
you wish to pursue music beyond
Yeah,
another 5 years.
And then jump off into the acting and
Oh, nice.
the other little thing, cause you don't know, I do have the skills for that.
For
You understand?
acting.
And all my video scripts, big up Davy, you know, cause them still come add to my little thing same way. You know, big up Davy and Designer Studios. Them people always add some more things to my creativity.
Nice.
But yeah, it's like I also have a forte for not just music, but also drama. Anything that
With art?
yeah, like
Right.
compiles art,
Right.
that's Yaksta.
Yaksta.
You understand? Yeah,
Nice,
man,
nice.
definitely.
Nice. You heard it yourself, not from me, but from Yaksta himself. So I'm thinking that I'll leave before I can give a piece of the tune. And that's another day have to see, right? And that's what I'm here to hear also.
Alright,
So
alright.
drop piece.
Excuse me, no pagans.
Alright.
Now seek validation, toast and admiration
Hey.
from you now your patrons. Boasting about name brands, but cost over 8 grand. When me searching of the same ones for the cost of a straight pants. Oh you go, why own a Ferrari with nowhere to park it, boy? Why shop a Louis V when there is a Target?
Whoa.
Now me hype on my face day.
Alright.
True minds me a save it. Them go fend if it trendy.
Yeah.
Bank account can't empty. What we say? Acres over markets.
Alright.
Link me wife when she want
Whoop.
it. Go inside, girl, link up. Child support that lead to.
Alright.
A farming over flossing. Investment over braffing. Inheritance for me seeds. Oh, me alright being mean. A plus. Let's say that. Bush!
I thank you so much, Yaksta, for taking the time out to share with us, you know, your experience. I hope someone out there on E Plus or in E Plus land, you've heard just a bit of his story, and I hope that it has moved you to say you want to do better with your life. You want to move forward, because right now the whole of Jamaica sing ambition. We're proud of you. No lies. And we hope to see the music transcending way beyond borders.
Well,
way
you know,
beyond.
Yaksta is just, as I said before, a moniker. Kemal is just a person. So what I try to do, brother, is like, I can't promise the world and I can't promise them. You understand? I'm just going to be me.
Right.
You understand? But I'm kind of glad to me take a little step back from the whole lewd and nude and started doing my funky, goofy country styles. So there's
that's
no
your
say, yeah.
style of music,
So there's no
funky,
say, yeah.
groovy. Okay.
Expect reggae, expect dancehall, but nothing too outrageous. You understand? But always creative. We are sticking in the vein there, and hopefully we can actually mark back our music, our culture and our gear, so people can now appreciate and stop dumb. Because if I'm going to the world, I'm complaining about we young artists, like, and I'm boxed in that category the same because
Right,
I'm from
right.
this era.
Yes.
So I just want the man to know, say, boy, unity is key. You understand? I just want to tell him, say, boy, nothing wrong with it if a man sing a gun tune for your party, you know. But just know, corporate not go buy it. Just know it just will circulate within that, you know, community of people that listen to that song. So more collaborations needed. We need more support from the elders them. We need the media house them to start link. And we need Jamaica itself to support Jamaican music. You understand? Spotify there now. Subscribe and pay $1.5 US and big up the artist and things same way. Big up.
Yeah, you heard it. Let's build back brand Jamaica. Guys, we have so many talents here on earth. Talent like we can't done. So let us, you know, capitalize on what we have here as Jamaicans and build brand Jamaica. Yeah, we're good. Thank you so much for tuning in to this another On The Cam with yours truly, Toya, and of course, passing
Yaksta the
through
Bush Lad.
Yaksta Bush Lad.
Set up.
Big up.